This is a very small landing along the Rhone, and as we get off, we get onto a bus that'll take us into Chateauneuf du Pape. The winery is Skalli, S-K-A-L-L-I, and there's the wine tasting and parking. Chateauneuf du Pape, and they were founded in 1898. This is Le Pavillon des Vins. Van. Enter tasting and sales. In France, 15 years ago, we couldn't find a tasting room and gift shop, and they have caught on. They have t-shirts and shirts, as well as these things you can stick on the wall. There's a variety of flavored soaps. The Bouchon family has been making wine in this area since 1898. They sold in 2001 to the Skalli family, but they're still involved in the business. Here's where we had our tasting, and this young man explained the grapes in this area, and look at all the grapes that are used in making Chateauneuf du Pape wines. Here's the village of Chateauneuf du Pape. Originally, it was Chateauneuf for the new castle, and maybe that's it. But there are grapevines all over the area. It's mostly Grenache here in the Chateauneuf du Pape with some Syrah. But the wine can have 13 different grapes in it. Here's the so-called soil. Lots of rocks, get hot during the day, and then they give the heat back at night. And notice how low to the ground they are. I assume this is part of the winery. It's all attached together to that newer building where we did the tasting. 2.5 acres of land goes for €1 million these days. All of a sudden,
he loved wine, and he came from an area of winemaking, the
clay,
Cahors region, and so he will invite winemakers from Cahors to make better wines, to improve the quality of the wine here in this area.
The rocks were brought here during the ice age from the river.
A lot from
This time of the year, the grapes are dormant, so being drowned is not a problem. Notice how rocky the soil is and how small the grapevines are. This is the village of Chateauneuf du Pape. Industry and modern city way back there. Here's what's left of the Chateauneuf. Neuf meaning new, and this is not new anymore. It was built in the 1300s and fixed up in the 1700s, and then in World War II the Germans blew it up, and that's what's left. Secret society that people are elected to, including the presidents of the country and so on, and they meet here. They get a magnum of Chateauneuf du Pape when they're elected, and certificates, and a key to this door. On a clear day, you can see the papal palace all the way down there. Here's a nice little street, no sidewalks, and I hope our group went down this way, but I don't know. We never did find them. I don't know where they went, but we wandered around and we found this nice path and this nice cactus. And here's some pictures of the streets with no people on them. And then we decided to wander into this church. Okay, here's inside the church. Pretty stark, Romanesque. Tasting and sales, but they're not open now. But look at their cool old shutters. So here's a street with little sidewalks, and notice the parking place. Just right there, room for 2 cars. This is the City Hall, Hotel de Ville, and the plaque over here indicates that this was liberated by the American Marines from the Nazis in World War II. This is rush hour in Chateauneuf du Pape, Main Street, coming through the town. Many restaurants. There's a tourist office. Lots of tasting and sales. If they did this in 1997, we never found this town. There's the City Hall with the marker saying that this town was liberated by the Marines. Can't quite see the marker from here.